Ndị be anyị ekenere m unu. Asị m ka nke e chiri ya zelu. Asị m unu ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, site n'ebe isi wee na-esore anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24. Anyị si na ọ ya dịrị onye ọbụla na mma kada bụ ndị na-esore anyị n'ilu akwụkwọ n'ihe anyị na-ebe dị iche iche. N'ụbọchị nke taa anyị si na ọ ya dịrị anyị Igbo na mma na anyị yarị ka echi na echi ede agwụ agwụ. Ife anyị na-akpọ ya bụ ife wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ ife anyị na-akpọ ya bụ morning tea n'ilu akwụkwọ. Ihe a bụ gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe na-eme na obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ nwetara unu ka unu ga-ya bụ ife, unu ga-esi ya bụ ife na tinye alụ nke unu ife unu chere gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile o kwugasị n'ilu akwụkwọ dị iche iche n'ụbọchị nke taa na morning tea. Dịka ị na-ege ya bụ ife, dropkwara your own comment n'ilu akwụkwọ, ọ dịkwa nnukwu mkpa. All right, over to you, sir.
If you had plans to, engage them and to get them into your fold, then following the 90th birthday of Gowon, where their leader Peter Obi went to hail and applaud the genocides who killed a lot of Biafrans during the civil war between 1967 and 1970, most of them were further disillusioned, and now they are roaming the media space like orphans. And I recall in most of your broadcasts, you said before you started this journey, you asked God to remove your heart. So my question is it that you're heartless to accept these orphans roaming the social media space, talking and talking with no direction? Are you heartless to receive them into your home, into your movement, to give them a place? Because right now, they have no direction. They are just there talking, roaming the media space, talking and talking. Or is it that you are scared to engage them because you don't want an uncomfortable, controversial engagement? What is the problem? Thank you.
Thank you very much. As you can see, our space is open for everybody to come in here and ask questions. Another thing is that you may not understand, I am already a state person. I am a prime minister of Biafra government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. I am a state person, and I cannot begin to victimize people that I know that they are Biafrans with their political opinion. So at this point, not everybody will support me. And so those people that are talking these things and doing this on social media, I see them as people that are misguided, that doesn't know their direction and their left and right. And I know that one day they are going to realize their mistakes. But one thing is that because this is not yet a recognized independent state, so we have our policy, how we are going to deal with them as a government, right? So, and that will become one of the law of the Biafra government to deal with the people who fought against the freedom. But that is not to victimize them as a person because they attacked me, no. But to punish them because they fought against their own freedom. So I want everybody to differentiate this. It is not personal issue. It is not personal, and I'm not going to take anything personal. I am here as a state man. I am not here to protect organization or a cult like they have done in IPOB. No, I'm here to protect a government and for the interests of the people of Biafra. So those who are doing this thing, what they are doing today, they are not going to pay the price because they attacked Simon Ekpa. They are going to pay the price because they fought against their own freedom. And we are going to have a policy and a law that will deal with them, not me. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Citizen Dama, are you good with that? Do you have another question?
Yeah, I have another question.
I want Citizen Dama to ask 3 questions more.
Yes, sir. Citizen Dama, go ahead, please.
Okay, the Prime Minister, you also talked, there was a time we talked about the Israeli citizens who came to do a documentary in Biafra land who were later detained for 20 days by DSS. And in one of your speeches, you said something about finding a way to reach out to them. Have you been able to get across to those guys to work with them on what is going on, especially to get them to attend the convention coming in December? Do you have any plans for that kind of arrangement?
I have no plans to get to them, and I don't want to get to them. They are already aware of Biafra plight. They went and they saw themselves. So I believe that as a human being, they are, if they have been following Biafra and they are real, they should have been able to know what is happening in Biafra struggle and reach out to us. I don't go fishing out to them or to people like that to support Biafra. We have a lot of people supporting us already. So I will not go into trying to convince them, because I know the people that they may be listening to are those who are not genuinely in the Biafra struggle, like the people that they are associated with the IPOB Nigeria. And I believe that if they're actually still interested in Biafra, they should be following what is going on at this point, and they should be able to know who is doing it right and who is doing it wrong. So I did not have any plan of reaching out to them, but that does not mean that my door is closed tomorrow. No, I'm focused on more different, completely different thing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Citizen Dama, you have another question? Please go ahead.
Yes, my last contribution will come in form of a compliment. The Prime Minister of BRGE, I think you scored a hat trick on the incident of the DG of World Bank, Madam Okonji-Iweala, who tried to debunk the photoshopped post. So I want to applaud you for the hat trick you scored when she made that rebuttal. And I just want to applaud you what you're doing, and I want to let you know that there are a lot of the people behind what you're doing who might appear as though they are working against you, but in real spirit, they are behind you. There is a legion behind you. Keep doing what you're doing and keep scoring the hat trick. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Citizen Dama. Thank you very much for those salient questions. Very spot on. Thank you so very much. You're welcome to always come around and give us such questions that are very engaging. Please, I'm going to give you the microphone now, Helen. Please let us engage with the Prime Minister. He's ready to answer very difficult questions now. Helen, please grab the mic.
Thank you very much, our honorable ministers, Biafrans here present. I honor every one of you. Our Prime Minister, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for what you are doing, for accepting to save us at this point in time in that terrorist state called Nigeria. My question, you have a kind of touched it, but I will still have to come up with it. And it's about this terrorist taking over one of the biggest training military barracks in the north. And I'm seeing it as Afghanistan playing out before our very eyes, and everywhere is still calm and quiet. So my worry now is, if these people succeeded, how prepared are we to protect the 40 states of Biafra land and our borders? Thank you very much, sir.
We are prepared to protect our land, and we are prepared for any eventuality.
Thank you very much. Because given to the exposition of every prominent people in the terrorist state of Nigeria, like that Kule of a man, he told us how these people are willing to take over Nigeria and Islamize everybody. That everybody is aware of what is going on. Up till now, we did not hear of that man. If he has been killed just like that other man from Benue State, we don't know about that. And yet, the youth of Nigeria are silent all they do is to come out and be fighting the only person, which is you, that is fighting to protect us from this doom that is about to befall us. And if I may ask, why is the whole world so quiet about this terror that is going on in Nigeria? Have they all given their consent for Nigeria to be Islamized?
Are we not human beings? Why would you be waiting for the world to fight for you? That's what we're doing. Have you not heard how they were fighting and claiming someone else, hand will soon touch you, hand will soon touch you. Have hand touched me? Am I
God
not here?
forbid.
So I'm here now. So that's what the world is doing. The world has given us the opportunity and the platform to fight for our freedom and save our people. That's what I've done. They have to do something, then I will support you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much, sir. May the good God continue to protect you, empower and strengthen you for this Biafra to be restored. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, well, I didn't know I've not unmuted myself. Please, I was saying before, I didn't know I wasn't unmuted. If you have not raised your hand, it means you are not ready to ask any question. Please raise your hand for you to be called upon. I have Amara. Amara Obilo, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Raphael. I appreciate everyone on the space, and thank you guys for being so organized. And for the Prime Minister, greetings to you and to every Biafran here present. My name is Amara Obilo. I'm from Imo State, and this is my first time of giving a mic here um, on your space. And I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Permit me to call to mind our fallen heroes, my respect to those who lost their lives during the war. And I'm glad we are recognizing who we are, and it's an opportunity to embrace our destiny. And our destiny is to restore our freedom and to know where we belong. I was lost in the wilderness until I found a voice called Mazin Namdekhan. Preceding that is your eminent voice. I appreciate you, and we will continue in all effort to ensure that the truth is told and the right things are done, because we know who we are fighting. We're fighting people who are heartless, who do not consider whatever it is that is humanity, which is what we stand as Igbos and Biafrans. They will only manipulate and do things that are awful. People that are sitting on the fence, gather close, come together. I think it's high time we listen. And if you don't gather now, for those of us sitting on the fence, the train might leave you behind. And you coming to impose yourself on people will no longer be tolerated. And this goes to my PM. The first question is going on rounds on social media. The questions around sit at home is burning, and this has raised a lot of people around hosting spaces and saying all sorts of things, and ranging from, oh, Simon Ekpa has been killing our people. Oh, Simon Ekpa has destroyed the economy of Southeast. Oh, Simon Ekpa has not invested in that land. Oh, Simon Ekpa is not saving the lives of people through implementing or contributing to the infrastructural development of the Southeast and other regions of people who are of ethnic stock, the Igbo, so to speak. And then my question to you as regards that is, using the media, what is the plan to ensure that we continue to put out there the authenticity of what is happening in the Southeast, so people like them going about hosting spaces will be giving this evidence, and so they will shut up, because I'm beginning to get really irritated by what they do. And it's not my fault. This is who we are. Igbos don't like it when it's not truthful.
Thank you very much. The way is to continue to set up space and debunk them if you have the time. But if you don't have the time, my own is that, one thing is that left for me, we don't have time for those people. But if you have the time, you set up a space, debunk them. The media team will always be there, especially myself. If I come across any space that is debunking them, I will always share and try to encourage whoever that is in the space. But one thing you have to know is that these are the things that you are going to face in a struggle like this. The question you should be asking them, where were Southeast before Simon Ekpa came on board? That is the question. What was going on in the Southeast before Simon Ekpa came on board? Always ask them that question. And of course, because they are stupid, they will not even address that question if you ask them. They will start blabbing. But always continue to hammer and make sure they address that question first. Ask them, what was Southeast like before Simon Ekpa? Is it? And just like now, I'm asking you this question. Now you can think about it yourself. What was Southeast like before 2019? Is there any federal project that the Biafra struggle has stopped? I'm asking you.
None, sir. The second Niger bridge was mounted and it's completed.
Is there any federal road project or any railway project that Biafra Liberation Army has bombed the railway project?
Not at all.
So what is the problem? What was Southeast? What was the federal government doing in Southeast before Biafra, before Simon Ekpa came on board? Because now it's not about Biafra, it's about Simon Ekpa. That economy of the Southeast that they tell you Simon Ekpa is destroying economy. What was the economy of the Southeast? The effect of the economy, so-called economy of the Southeast before 2019, before Simon Ekpa came and joined the Biafra struggle. What was the effect of the Nigeria economy in the Southeast, or the effect on Biafra people, on Ndigbo in the Southeast? So I'm not asking you, but I'm just telling you what to ask them. Tell them to mention one tangible thing. Just one. Not two, because two will be too much. Tell them to mention one tangible thing that economy Simon Ekpa is destroying has done. One tangible thing, one tangible impact it has done to a common Biafran or a common Igbo person, because they don't want to address Biafra. They don't want to use Biafra. They say Igbo. This is how to know them. They will just tell you Igbo person, Ali Igbo. So just ask them, before 2019, this economy that Simon Ekpa is destroying, what impact has this economy done to an average Igbo person? Let them tell you the impact and how that impact has been destroyed today.
Okay, PM, thank you very much for that. Just two leading questions. I appreciate you. I want every one of us here. PM is here.
Sorry, because I'm not finished. Let me round up. Because you can tell them the effect of Simon Ekpa. Because they cannot tell you the effect of the economy before Simon Ekpa came in. So now I want to tell you now what to tell them, the effect of Simon Ekpa. Before Simon Ekpa came on board, Fulani was cutting off head of Biafrans in Enugu, in Ebonyi, in Anambra, and even in Imo State. Before Simon Ekpa came on board, Omahe was a governor and he was crying on national television. I hope you watched the video, right?
Yes, I did.
Upon all the agreement we went with them, they still went and they killed these people, and now they have all run away. We came here, we did not meet them again. That is not happening again. That is the positive effect of Simon Ekpa. Tell them, before Simon Ekpa came in, the Nigeria terrorist state was shooting Biafra agitators carrying flag, including when Mazinam Degano was kidnapped. Even the time he was in the DSS, they were shooting live bullets on protesters in Aba. When the IPOB Nigeria organized protest, I was the one who still revenged the killing of those people. So because of Simon Ekpa, they are no longer killing people like that in Biafra land. And even the latest one in Enugu, they kill Igbo Ja. For the very first time, they swing into action. A policeman was arrested. They were sharing the video, the picture of him being tried, being carried away, carried to the court. All those things are on social. It has never happened before. Tell them that is the effect of Simon Ekpa. Tell them also that Simon Ekpa have demand under this government where Simon Ekpa is leading. Simon Ekpa have closed the entire nonsense judiciary of Nigeria federal government in the southeast in Biafra land, because the only thing they have done is to bring anarchy, injustice, criminality.
Egbo na-ege ntị, daalụ nne na ụmụ ife ka unu si wee na-esoro anyị n'idu akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 n'ụbọchị nketa anyị na-akpọ ya morning tea. Unu anụgonu ya bụ ife mgbakọrịta ụka ya bụ ife Maazị Simon Ekpa bụ Biafran Prime Minister or Biafran Public Government na-eze dịka o si dị n'afọ ka o si ada n'iru akwụkwọ. Gịnị ka ị nwere ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ dị iche iche dropụla ya on the comment section below. Ọzọ dịkwa ka ibe ya bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị na-esorela anyị n'iru akwụkwọ, onye na-afụ ya bụ ihe onyonyo anyị kaba alụ ka ị like ya and turn on notification, share kwe ka o wetakwa ndị ọzọ ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Daalụ nne na Igbo ọma na-ege ntị. Oge na-adịrị anya onye ndu ya pụta n'ụlọ mkpọrọ. Ka emesịanụ ụmụnne m.